Hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So this is MiaSanMiaTV here today with Omar from Tribune Soldier. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. You got the take right this time.
I really do. For once. So we're just here to talk about, as you can probably tell, Dortmund versus Bayern, because obviously that match is tomorrow, and with such a big match I decided to get someone here to just share the thoughts on the key battles that are going to happen in the match. Yay. So key battles. Well, let's start with the most balanced one, the one that is fair, which is Alonso versus Weigl. What do you think about that battle?
Well, Weigl sets the tempo for us, to be honest. So there's a fly going around here. When Weigl plays well, I think it sort of helps us play a bit better. Alonso as well. I think they're sort of fairly similar in a way, but interesting the fact that who we're going to put alongside him, because there's no Sebastian Rode, there's no Rafa Guerreiro as well. They're both out injured, I think, but I know they're not available. But it'd be very interesting to see if we go for a more defensive midfielder alongside Weigl or not. Certainly, I would expect Weigl to sit a bit deeper, play sort of as the base of the midfield and our attacks,
Okay.
And to play the sort of maybe the longer passes from deep and try and dictate the tempo of our game.
Okay. Well, for us, yeah, Alonso. Let's just say he hasn't really done well lately. I'm a huge fan of Alonso. I'll be honest here. I try to defend him when everyone else isn't defending him. When everyone else is really, let's just say, shitting on him. And right now, he probably deserves it. And so I'm not really looking forward to the matchup in that match, because he has been struggling really, and obviously with a team such as Dortmund who plays with such high intensity. I'm not really looking forward to it. I really am not, because he has been struggling. Champions League, especially in the Champions League, when teams are pressing more, when the teams are much more focused on just trying to attack, not so much focused on just trying to hold a compact shape, then he really struggles. And obviously that's not really gonna be. He's not really gonna have much time on the ball tomorrow, so that's gonna be quite big. That's gonna be quite a bad matchup, I should say. But for a good matchup, we have Lewandowski versus Bartra.
I suppose you could go with Bartra. Maybe Socrates. I think it could all depend on how sort of maybe if Lewandowski's going to sort of lead the line a bit more, then it will probably be against Socrates, because he's more of a physical presence than Bartra. Bartra's more of the sort of ball player, if you will, and then Socrates is more of a physical presence. But Lewandowski hasn't really had a great start to the season.
Yeah.
But he is absolutely a fantastic striker, and certainly he's got the ability to score to win Bayern the game tomorrow. But I really don't know, to be honest.
The thing with these kind of matchups is always that you don't know how the player performs, because obviously, as you mentioned, Lewandowski, he hasn't really had a great start to the season.
Yeah. And he was amazing last year as well, though.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
been amazing for years.
Especially last season, because I think last season was his overall best season of his career. But it's just a nice contrast to see how good he was last season, now how he's struggling so much this season. But then you look at him with Poland and his national team, and he's scoring for them. So is he going to be able to score tomorrow? I don't know, because his partner in crime, Müller, is also struggling. So
it's the San Marino curse. San Marino has cursed him.
Don't even get me started on that. But yeah, in terms of the matchup tomorrow, I'm honestly not confident. I'm much more confident our wingers scoring than in our strikers at the moment, and that is not really saying much.
Yeah, looking at Ancelotti, I think it'll be interesting to see if you guys sit a bit deeper and try and play us on the counter-attack, where watching Dortmund this season, it's almost like every game, for a while we had sort of the same thing. We press a high line, and then around about the hour mark, we get caught on a counter attack, and then we end up conceding. And considering for so long that's been sort of our signature move throughout under Jurgen Klopp. It's worrying in general just to see us conceding quite so much from the counter attack, but particularly when you look at the Bayern side, you've got Douglas Costa, Frank Ribery, Ian Robben, and Ancelotti, who particularly has done very well with wide players, for example, at Real Madrid. It's quite worrying to see how it's going to be very well. It's worrying just to think about how we're going to manage it, or how well or how poorly it's going to be managed in this game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But for the third matchup, which is probably going to be the most, the one I'm not looking forward to the most. I did mention the Alonso one, but yeah, I feel there are other players that can compensate for that can help him. But the matchup against Aubameyang is a problem, which probably will be Aubameyang versus Boateng, just because I think that Ancelotti's going to put Boateng on Aubameyang just because he's got the pace and he's got the tactical awareness to actually be able to sit deeper and just focus on Aubameyang. But it's not just Aubameyang's pace that's frightening me. It's his overall game, his technicality, it's how clinical he is. So he's going to be a very dangerous player to contain, and ultimately I really don't think we're going to be able to contain him for 90 minutes. But what do you think about that?
I hope you won't be able to. Aubameyang, I mean, it really does seem like as though he's absolutely fit straight into the team at Dortmund, and I think he's a great striker, but I can't imagine him performing as well as he is here anywhere else. And I think we do complement his style so well. Very interesting, though, to see, like I said, if Bayern are going to sit a bit deeper, that will hurt, I think, Aubameyang a bit more. But if he can get one-on-one, it's going to be more target Mats Hummels. Like you said, Boateng will, as long as Boateng's playing, he'll be put on Aubameyang. However, it's going to be a case of trying to target Hummels as much as he can.
Yeah. Well, those are the 3 key matchups that we had. But what are your predictions for tomorrow? Oh, boy, I really shouldn't be asking you that. But what are your predictions for tomorrow?
I can't be honest. Well, we usually do play quite well against Bayern, and cue the butthurt Dortmund fan, but we have played quite well against Bayern, and I feel like we've been very unlucky, particularly in the Super Cup, that we didn't get the win. But I know I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be a very exciting sort of end-to-end game, and I think both sides you will see the attacking talent and maybe slightly the defensive fragilities, particularly from us. But you'll definitely see the attacking talent, I think, tomorrow on full display.
Okay. 2-2. Yeah, I can live with that. Especially away from home, I can live with that. Yeah, I'll go with 2-2 as well. So those are our predictions, though. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Zutribune, and then it's because of Twitter they won't let me have Soldier because it's too many characters. It's just Zutribune, and then it's basically Soldier but without the I and the E in it. So yeah, I'll probably leave a comment down below just so you get the Twitter exactly on. And if you want to find my blog about Borussia Dortmund, then it is thezutribunesoldier.blogspot.co.uk. I haven't posted an article in a while, but I promise I will after the Klassiker. I will post an article. And it's amazing though. I feel like I jinxed us a little bit because after I posted the article on when we beat Freiburg, we didn't win a game until last week. 2 weeks ago against Hamburg in an actual time with goals. To take away the Union Berlin penalty shootout. So. I'm gonna make sure I post the articles now. Otherwise, we're gonna go on these winless runs again.
Could you do me a favor? Could you post something today, just so you won't win tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right, that's all for those from us, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and have a nice day. Bye.